everyone. A pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Bree Couplet Arena, the Miners Memorial Building, for tonight's coverage of high school hockey featuring the Duluth East Greyhounds and the Virginia Blue Devils. Along with the entire Mesabi Community TV production crew, I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play tonight. This is the first meeting between Duluth East and Virginia, I think, since 1994. That year, East beat Virginia by a score of 8-5. But who can ever forget that 1993 playoff game right here at the Miners when Scotty McKee was in the nets? He was outstanding that night, and the Blue Devils knocked off Coach Mike Randolph's Duluth East Greyhounds in the opening round of the playoffs. But then the Blue Devils lost out to Cloquet in the next round. The coaches back in 1993, Keith Hendrickson, Bucko Kachiver, and Jocko Thompson. The captains that year were Casey Groves, Judge Andy Peterson, and Chad Baraboo. Some of the other players that played: Teddy Soikinen was on that team, Danny Rabideau, Scotty McCormick, Jeff Tiedemann, whose son Braden plays on this year's Blue Devil team. He was a member of that team. Anyways, Duluth East comes in. They play in Class AA. They are 5-3-1 overall, and Coach Mike Randolph's Greyhounds are 3-1 in Section 7-2A. Meanwhile, Virginia, Class A, 5-4 overall. Coach Vincent's Blue Devils are 5-2 in Section 7A. We're all set, play-by-play action at 7 o'clock. Happy to have you joining us on this cold Thursday night, although it's not quite as cold as it has been. A little bit warmer than what we've seen in the past. This is Zimski picking up the puck to center ice, and it'll be kept in the zone by Isaac Flatley. A little change this game for the Blue Devils. We'll talk about their lines as we get a second here. This is Zarly Zimski picking up the puck off the boards in the center ice to try to get Dylan Gray. Here is Brady Gray's shot, and a save was made by Kangas of the Blue Devils. First shot, first save of the game. Puck is still in the Blue Devil zone. It'll be kept in. Right out in front, and now it's cleared, and it's cleared the length of the ice. It'll go right on Callaway, the goaltender for East. Blue Devils are Ryan Scherf with Brendan Peterson and Isaac Flatley. Second line tonight will have Dylan Headley with Ryan Mannon in and Keegan Rudabush. Third line will be Logan Bielke with Ben Irvin and Elijah Carlson. Shot was just wide. It'll be kept in the far zone. It jumps off the blue line, and Grant Winkler back at it for the Hounds. Junior varsity went to Duluth East tonight by a score of 6-0. Now it's intercepted by Rudabush deep in the zone. Takes a pounding in that corner by Winkler. The loose puck is grabbed, and coming away is Caden Nelson in the attacking zone. Nelson pass right out front. It's cleared away. Right, another shot goes right on goaltender Kangas, and a save is made for the Greyhounds. Here are what their lines will look at. Caden Peterson is centering Cole Christian and Lars Berg. Second line will have the Brady twins. That's Dylan and Brady with Zarly Zimski. We'll check that third line here in a second. Cross ice pass comes, shot put towards the net by Smith, rings around the boards, and the Blue Devils will break out. This is Ben Irvin, a little bit too far for Carlson. Battle for it in the corner. Loose puck now is grabbed by Weinkoff off the boards. Their third line will have Turpin, Locker, and Weinkoff. 2 minutes into our telecast tonight, no score. Duluth East and Virginia on Mesabi Community Television. Shot towards the net. Another shot now was just wide as it hit Turpin. Mike Randolph, a 1969 graduate of Duluth Cathedral High School. He played on those outstanding Cathedral teams back in the mid to late 60s. State champs. His senior year in 69. He was a member of the all-tournament team at the private school state tournament. Blue Devils centering pass off a skate and coming with a puck in. Here come the Hounds back in the attacking zone. That was Locker who got it in. two lockers on this line. Josh, who plays up, he wears 21, and Matt Locker is number 8. Now Zimski will grab the puck. Cross ice, it went to Matt Locker. It comes into the zone, and we have icing called on the Greyhounds. Duluth East and Virginia on this Thursday night. 14:15 to play in our opening period. No score. East averaging 3.6 goals a game. They're giving up 2.3. Virginia scoring at 3.3 goals a game, and they're giving up 3 goals per game. Comes back to the point. Lamourier now to Tiedemann. Here's Braden Tiedemann, puts a shot deflected in front. And finally it's grabbed by Lars Berg. Into center ice where Cole Christian tried to control it, but it's tapped away. Loose puck now is grabbed by Brendan Peterson. He could not control it. Berg in that corner continues to fight for the puck up along the near boards. Winkler will keep it in for the Hounds. This is Grant Winkler. He whiffed on it, and the Blue Devils will come away with the puck. That's Ryan Scherf. Shot goes right on, and Callaway with the save for the Hounds. Nearly a Blue Devil penalty as one of the Hounds went down. Now Tiedemann off the back wall to Lamourier. Blue Devils cleared into center ice, but it's quickly put right back into the zone by Wyatt Peterson of Duluth East. East now going with their 4th line. They'll rotate 4 lines all night. They are a very deep hockey team. They play in Double-A hockey. Puck now is grabbed by Tyler Smith. This is their 3rd set of D on the ice. Still in the zone, and now coming out is Tyler Smith. He gets bumped. It goes right to Murray. Last time we saw this group, Henry Murray had a couple goals against Cloquet. Last time we had East on our broadcast. Now Nemnich will give it off to Jace Westerber, who's playing up tonight. Coming in the zone is Dylan Gray. Behind the net, and it was taken away off the boards. Back to the point. Garrett Johnson, a shot, save made, puck is loose. Comes back to Locker. Now to Garrett Johnson, a shot towards the net. Hit a lot of skates in front. It's loose. That's Brady Gray. Now Dylan Gray, kept in by Johnson. To Locker. Shot goes off a skate. Under 12 to play in the opening period. Zimski shoots it in behind the net to Gray. That puck was loose. This is Locker letting go of a shot from a tough angle. Another save by Kangas. And now we have a whistle as looks like Kangas may have knocked the goal off the mooring. Watch on this replay as he's putting some pressure on that Blue Devil zone. Looks like he may have hit it with his skate. But as I've been told many times, that a goalie never intentionally knocks the net off the mooring. I think that's probably one of the best plays in hockey. Here's a shot, and it was just wide by Berg. Comes back to the point. Hounds now taking in is Spenningsby. His shot goes right on, and Kangas with the save for the Blue Devils. 11:22 to go in our opening period. No score. Duluth East and Virginia as we watch on this replay. Here comes Aiden Spenningsby into the zone. Let's go of a hard shot. It went right through the legs of Braden Tiedemann. Nice to see Chris Vito here tonight watching his twin nephews, the Gray twins. Chris is the baseball coach at Mesabi Range. Here's a shot by Christian and a save made by goaltender Kangas. Kangas had the angle cut off very nicely that time. Off the backboards to Tiedemann. Here come the Blue Devils with Scherf carrying the action. He'll put it in, comes off the back wall, right to the goal mouth. Shot, no red lights, save made by Callaway, the netminder. Watch on this replay. It came off that back wall, straight back, right to the side of the net. A couple Blue Devils in there. Peterson took a whack at it. Callaway's 3-1 in the season. He's got a 2.00 goals against, a 93% save average. Meanwhile, Ian Kangas, 5-4 in the season, a 2.69 goals against average with a 91% saves. Two pretty active goaltenders. Here comes Cole Christian in the zone. Nice move. He goes right in, a shot. And it's cleared away and goes all the way down into the east end. Tyler Smith in behind his net. Rudebush in applying the forecheck. Pass comes up to Josh Locker into the zone. Locker will give it off to Zimski. Tapped away and shot comes in. Gets dropped off by Kangas. That's not Zimski. That was Weinkauf who got that pass for the Hounds. Now Ben Irvin has it tapped away from him. He'll go after it in behind the net. Gets rubbed off the play on a nice check by Henry Murray. Brings around the boards where Garrett Johnson will grab the puck. Now the race is on, a pair of nines along that back wall. That's Gray and Nemanich. Coming in is Zimski to control the puck in that left corner. Zarli Zimski will get it back to Garrett Johnson. A shot was wide. And Carlson will clear it, but not out. It's kept in by Locker in behind the net. Now Dylan Gray in behind. He gives it to Zimski. To Brady Gray over on the far side. Here comes Dylan Gray. Let's go of a shot, and he didn't get a lot of wood on it. And Kangas will just cover up, and he'll get a face-off. Boy, I still remember that night, 28 years ago or so, calling a play right from the Bree Coupoleti Arena press box area. Calling that play in 93 was Scotty McKee and the Blue Devils knocking off Duluth East in the opening round of the section tournament. Back then there was only one class, so they all played, and the Blue Devils got a home seed that night. Blue Devils coming back. It's in center ice. It comes back into the zone. Here's a pass off to Christian. He could not pull the trigger. Cole Christian now dumps it in behind the net. Puck is loose, back to the point. Shot by Winkler. It's right on. Save is made by Kangas. Now Brendan Peterson whacks it in the corner. Tiedemann tries to shoot along the boards. He gets double teamed against that back wall. Puck will squirt loose, and now it's grabbed by Tyler Lamourier. He's in that corner, tries to come up the boards. Be kept in though. Here's Christian's shot, and another save by Kangas. Hounds have controlled the action here in the first period. Now Isaac Flatley coming back. Goes around the defense. Flatley with nobody in front. Now it was grabbed by Headley. His shot was a little wide. Long pass up to Wyatt Peterson. He gets it into neutral ice. And we have a whistle. I think we have an offside called on Duluth East. With 7:55 to go in our first period. No score in our hockey game. Duluth East and Virginia on this Thursday night. Our Mesabi Community TV crew will be back here next Tuesday night for a My 9 game. It'll be against Greenway of Coleraine. That'll be a 7 o'clock start next Tuesday night right here at the Coupoleti Arena. Puck is in that corner up along the wall now, where it's grabbed by Rudebush. Shoots it off the back wall. Tried to hit Westerberg, a little too far for Jace, but Jace does run it down and just clears the zone for the Blue Devils. Now back in the Virginia zone where it's cleared out, but quickly put right back in again by Henry Murray. No one seems to want to control it. Now a shot was taken, was just wide. Foreign exchange student number 36 is Makoto Sudo. Not sure if he's from Japan. I think sounds like a Japanese name. Didn't have a chance to talk much with Coach Randolph before the game tonight. Here comes Zarli Zimski out of the zone. Up the right side, Zimski took a check. Cross-ice pass now. It'll go along the near boards, and Gray cannot keep it in. Coming away with the puck is Ben Irvin, all by himself into the Duluth East zone. Blue Devils were on a line change. coming up on 6.5 minutes to go in our scoreless first period. Now Locker in behind the net will control it to Gray. He shoots it back to this near side to Garrett Johnson. Try to get it up to Zimski. That does not click. Locker again. This is Matt Locker in behind the net. Will control it. Johnson. Long pass deflected. And Brady Gray could not control it. Locker kicks it into the Virginia end. Hounds on a line change. Pass was off a skate. It goes into the Hound zone where Johnson will shoot it along the boards up for Lars Berg. Caden Nelson got hit right there in center ice. Puck comes into the Virginia end where it's grabbed by Tiedemann. Try to hit Carlson. That does not click. Here is Nelson hitting the iron. Caden Nelson off the goalie's best friend. Coming up on 5.5 to go in our opening period. Now Winkler will keep it in. It comes right to Nelson again. Here's a shot from Winkler and another save by Kangas. Winkler again controlling another shot right on, and this time Kangas will glove it and hold on with 5:26 to go in period number 1. Let's take a look at that replay of one of the shots here. There's Caden Nelson getting it, and here's a shot taken by Garrett Winkler. Again, the puck is deep in the Virginia end, and we have a whistle. And we're going to have another face-off. Blue Devils playing without Matt Callister tonight. Matt is out sick, not a part of the team tonight. Of course, we always hope for getting him well and getting him back in action. Blue Devils will play again Saturday at the North Shore. Puck is shot along the boards. Blue Devils break it out in the center ice. Isaac Flatley will dump it into the zone. Now Flatley gives it to Scherf, who puts it in a little deeper. Puck is shot along the boards, and it's cleared up into center ice, into the Blue Devil end, where Tommy Nemanich will grab it. Nemanich will just put it back into the Hounds end, where this is Tyler Smith trying to put it into the Blue Devil end. It does come in. Now Ryan Scherf trying to hit Flatley a little bit behind him. Now Flatley will run it down. Having some trouble with Henry Murray. Puck now is taken away by Brady Gray. Cross side. Puck comes into the Virginia zone. That's Brady Gray going in after it, battling for the puck. Now Dylan Gray comes right to Zimski, and his shot was wide. And the Blue Devils just clear it out, and they'll get a face-off back in their own end with 4:17, and the Blue Devils will be able to make a line change and get some fresh legs out. They're bringing the Hedley, Mannon, and Rudebush line out. Well, Duluth East countering, well, they're keeping the Gray, and Zimski line. Now Tiedemann in behind the net for Virginia. Try to get it up to Mannon in. Ryan got hammered into the boards. Now Dylan Gray shoots it back in his own end to Zarli Zimski. He gets stopped by Rudebush. And now Mannon battles for the puck right in front of the East bench and backhands it into Duluth East zone. Battle along the near boards. Nobody seems to want to come away with the puck with 3:40 to go in our period. Here's a shot from Garrett Johnson right on, and a save by Ian Kangas. Watch on this replay. Came right back to the point. Oh, that was the shot before. That was the shot right in the slot area. Kangas is going to have to be sharp all night to try to limit the number of goals that this Duluth East team can score. They are a very powerful team, maybe not quite as strong as what they have been in the past, but they're still well coached, well disciplined. They play hockey the right way. Here's a pass right out in front. The puck is loose, and it's cleared away from the slot area. And it's cleared all the way down into the east end. Garrett Winkler after it for Duluth East. Nice stop move, and it gets up to Cole Christensen, a little too far off his stick. Now Ben Irvin will put it in. high over the top of the net. 3 minutes to play in our opening period. No score. Duluth East and Virginia on this Thursday night. Now here comes Cole Christian back. Tried to hit Caden Nelson. That did not click. To the side of the net. And it's kept in by Berg. Right through the slot area, and Elijah Carlson will just ice the puck. And Virginia will be able to change all 5 of their skaters. Nemnich and Westerberg will come out on defense. And up front, Virginia will go with Flatley, Scherf, and Peterson. Hounds now will counter with Sudo, Kinney, and Wyatt Peterson. This is their 4th line against the Virginia top line. Right to the side, and then pass right out in front of the shot. Not sure if Kangas got anything on that one or not, but a good chance for Duluth East. 2:20 to play in our opening period. Blue Devil hockey from the Miners Memorial Building on this Thursday night. It's backhanded into the Duluth East zone. Murray shoots it along the boards. Flatley will take his man into the board. Now Scherf gets pinned against the backboard by Murray. They continue to battle in there. 2 Blue Devils, 2 Greyhounds. Now Flatley tried to stuff it, and Callaway will just cover up and get a face-off. And now the Blue Devils again will change all 5 of their skaters. Well, check that. They're just going to change the forwards. They'll now come with Mannon and Headley and Rudebush. Hounds now counter with the Gray line, Gray, and Zimski. Matt Locker shoots it along the backboards. Dylan Gray missed his man. It's picked up by Rudebush. Towards the slot area, it's deflected by Locker. And he'll just shoot it along the boards, and it jumps out over the blue line. Westerberg will put it back in for Virginia. 90 seconds to go in our opening period. No score. Duluth East and Virginia off the boards. Mandan will carry it back into his own end. Lost control of it. Where it's picked up by Westerberg. Now it's intercepted by Zimski. Here comes Zarley. Zimski puts a shot, and I think it may have hit some more metal, and it goes up into the netting. Well, that's a couple now that we've heard some metal. Let's watching this replay. And we'll have a face-off in the Blue Devil zone. Caden Nelson will take the draw for the Hounds. He's got Christian and Berg with him. Blue Devils going with the top line, Scherf, Peterson, and Flatley. In center ice, it's taken away by Winkler. He puts it deep in the Virginia zone. Coming up on our final minute of the opening period. 1 minute. He kept in by Spenningsby. Aiden Spenningsby again will control it. In the corner, right out in front, and Berg could not pull the trigger, and the Blue Devils will clear it back into neutral ice, where it quickly comes back into the Virginia zone. Scherf lost his stick right in front of that Virginia players bench. Now Spenningsby will get it in. This is Christian. Lift on the shot. The shot is loose. It's right in front. Now the puck goes in behind the net, where Nelson comes back to the point. Spenningsby's shot goes right on. Save is made and is cleared away from the slot area. 15 seconds to go in the opening period. And quickly it's now picked up, and this is Bielke coming back for the Blue Devils. Logan Bielke's going to carry the puck right in. A shot, and Callaway with a save. Probably the best scoring chance for the Blue Devils tonight, coming from their 3rd line. And our clock is going to run out in the first period. A very entertaining first period of hockey. No score after 17 minutes. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll recap the statistics after 1 period. It's Duluth East and Virginia on Mesabi Community Television.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Good morning, officer.
Morning. How's it going today, ma'am?
I just want you to know, I love this city. I can always find a parking place, and I never have to parallel park. Look here, every car is bunched up over on that side of the street, so it makes it really easy for me to park. And what's so odd is that yesterday, every car was on that side of the street.
Well, ma'am.
Oh, just call me Yvette. And what was your name?
I'm Chad. It's nice to meet you, Yvette. Calendar parking is why all these cars are on this side of the street. Here in Virginia, we have calendar parking, so that way the cars are on the right side, so that way it makes it a little easier. So now, on an even day, you would park on the even side of the street. Side of the street, depending on the calendar day.
So you're going to give me a ticket? I thought you were so nice.
I am nice, and I'll tell you why I'm nice. Because the Virginia Police Department, when calendar parking is followed, it ensures that our city crews can get out and plow all the roadways after a major snow event. Also, it makes it a lot safer for all the pedestrians and all other traffic in the area. Besides that, many of the streets in Virginia are narrow, so when it comes to emergency vehicles getting through, it's nice to have all the vehicles parked on the right side of the roadways, so ambulances, fire trucks, squad cars, even just regular vehicles can get through.
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
Can I tell you something else?
Yes, I know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
What I was going to say is actually during the summer months, calendar parking changes a little bit. We try to make it a little easier for everybody. So from the months of May through October, you only have to worry about switching sides every 2 weeks. So on the first of the month, you make sure that you park on the odd side of the street. And on the evening of the 16th, you swap over to the even side of the street for the rest of the month. And just one more thing.
Yes?
How about you move your vehicle to the proper side of the street and we'll call it even.
Oh, I could just hug you. Can I hug you?
No, ma'am. But you need to know that calendar parking always starts the previous evening. So at 6 p.m. the previous night, you always park for the very next day.
Call me Yvette.
Thank you, Yvette.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Talent on the back end. Well, there's a few of them. We've got clears the zone. Is Will Trunkline puts it right at 6 or something? The team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
And welcome back to the Bree Copeland Arena, the Miners Memorial Building in Virginia. This is Blue Devil hockey on this Thursday night. You can see the Blue Devil pom-pom girls are with us tonight. No score in our hockey game. Shots in the opening period, 14-6 in favor of Duluth East. Goaltenders made saves on every single shot. Kangas with 14 saves, and Dane Calloway has made 6. There was a penalty assessed to each team right at the end of the period. So each team, the teams will be skating 5 aside. They will not be shorthanded, but each team now with 1 penalty for 2 minutes. Other games involving these two schools tonight. For Virginia first, the girls hockey team, the Evelyn area with Virginia girls are playing in Superior tonight, and the Blue Devil Rockridge swimming team is in Proctor. Meanwhile, for the East Greyhounds, their girls basketball team is playing Duluth Marshall tonight. The boys basketball team are at Bloomington Jefferson, and the swimmers were hosting Hibbing tonight. Upcoming games for both of these teams. First for Duluth East. Next Tuesday night, they'll travel to Moorhead to take on the Spuds. And then next Saturday, the 27th, they will play against the St. Thomas Academy down in that St. Paul area. They will have 6 games remaining then in the month of March. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils will get back in action Saturday. They'll travel to the North Shore to take on the North Shore team, a combination of Silver Bay and Two Harbors. Then on the 23rd, next Tuesday night, the Blue Devils will be hosting Greenway of Coleraine. We'll have that game. That'll be our next My 9 telecast right here at the Miners. Then on Friday night, we will be televising the War Road game. That'll be on our Wasabi Community Television live stream and also on our Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. That is next week's games for the Blue Devils, both on television, 1 My 9 again, Tuesday night, and then on Channel 5 on Friday night. The Blue Devils then will have 5 games remaining in the month of March. While the ice is just about resurfaced, they'll make one more swipe. The teams will be coming out shortly, so I'm going to take one more timeout. We'll get ready for our second period of action. Again, the junior varsity game tonight went to Duluth East by a score of 6-0. In the varsity game, we've played 17 minutes, and we are scoreless between Duluth East and Virginia. You're watching tonight's telecast on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also MasabiCommunityTV.com. Second period action coming up next. Welcome back to the Miners Memorial Building as the Blue Devils now have come back on the ice to start our second period. We have a current temperature reading of 9 degrees above zero with an overnight low of 4 below. And then tomorrow we should have about 18, maybe even 20 degrees above zero. Looks like finally that vortex has left the area. I believe sometime next week we're supposed to have in the 30s, high 30s. So spring is right around the corner here in northeastern Minnesota. Duluth East and Virginia. Boys hockey from the Brie Couplet Arena, the Miners Memorial Building on this Thursday night. No score after 17 minutes. So we'll see what adjustments are made on both sides of the rink. In this period, Virginia will go from west to east. All set for the face-off. Hounds will go with Gray, and Zimski. Blue Devils with Scherf, Peterson, and Flatley. All set, Fischel to drop the puck. Second period underway. Tiedemann try to get it up to Scherf. Ryan gets slowed down. Cross ice, try to hit Peterson. Intercepted by Locker. And here comes Zimski back. Into the attacking zone. Shot right on. Kangas with a save. It goes up into the netting. Comes back down. Watch on this. If we got a replay or not. Here they come. This is Zimski. Going left side. Let's go of a hard shot. Just from on top of the circle. Now it's grabbed by Tiedemann, up to Peterson, off the boards for Scherf. Ryan gets bumped off the play by Gray. Garrett Johnson shoots it along the boards for Zimski. He could not control it. Now Zimski will grab the puck. Cleared away, quickly put in by Matt Locker. In behind the Blue Devil net, Brendan Peterson. Up the boards for Scherf. Here comes Ryan Scherf. Putting it in. Scherf will head to the bench. Blue Devils on a line change, changing those forwards. Coming away with it now, keeping it in for the Blue Devils is Mannanen, and he gets bumped off the plate. Here comes Garrett Winkler back for Duluth East, and the Hounds were offside. We'll have a face-off just outside that Virginia blue line. We're a minute and 1 second into period number 2. Jace Friedlieb and Vicky Foslin are the referees tonight. Says Winkler. That's put in where Nemenich will grab it for the Blue Devils. Off the glass, back in center ice. Now it's picked up by Christian. Here comes Cole Christian. We're going around the man. And behind the net where Berg will control it. Centering pass. Nobody there. We've got a Virginia pin. The puck is cleared all the way down. And it hit the pipe. Oh, the Hounds cleared it. It almost went in their own zone. Blue Devils almost got a gift. Right now they're on a delayed penalty. And the Hounds are going to go on the power play. Let's watch this replay and how close this comes. There it goes. And it just boom. Second penalty of the night for the Blue Devils. And you can see it from our end camera, just how close that came. Tom Nemenich draws 2 minutes for hooking, so the Hounds will go on a power play, and he's pretty potent on a power play, about 22%, while the Blue Devils on the penalty kill are at 78%. Now the official, Jace Freely, going over and explaining it to Cale Finseth what the penalty is about. It's a 2-minute penalty. Gray, Zimski. We'll check the point. This comes back to Winkler and Spenningsby. Here's Spenningsby back to Winkler. Now Brady, Gray. Winkler, Gray again. A little too far for Spenningsby. Dylan Gray in the corner. Again, nice puck movement. Blue Devils staying in that defensive box. Here's Winkler. Let's go with a shot. Kangas with a save. Watch on the replay that hard shot. Kangas sees it all the way. Blue Devils win the draw. It's in behind the net. Westerber after Zimski comes back to Spenningsby, and now he lost control of it. Now the race is on, but Winkler's going to get there just ahead of Scherf. Winkler will drop it off. Come the Hounds on the power play. Spenningsby puts it into the attacking zone. Zimski lets go of a shot, and another save by Ian Kangas. Again, we'll watch on the replay. Fourteen and a half minutes to go in our second period. Power play for Duluth East for another minute. Comes back to Winkler at the point. To Christian. Spenningsby. Now Winkler again. Right out in front. To the side of the net. Now it goes to the back wall where Tyler Lemourier, who just came out of the penalty box, and the Blue Devils will clear it. Hounds have 40 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4. The puck was taken away, and a shot on a backhand by Isaac Flatley. And Dane Calloway, the freshman, makes the save. Watch on this replay. It came awful close. Flatley didn't get a lot on it. But Calloway, paying attention, makes the save. Christian cannot control it. And it's grabbed by Locker to Christian. Here comes the Hounds once again. Off a skate, goes to the back wall again. Zimski with the puck to Christian again. Here's a shot from Gray. Save made. The puck is loose. It's cleared away from the slot area by Flatley. Back to the point, and Flatley will clear it out. Now the race is on. But Locker will get there just ahead of Flatley. Power play is coming to an end. Couple seconds. Here's a shot right on. Kangas with a save, and he'll cover up, and now both teams are skating 5 aside with 13:23 to go in our second period. We'll watch on the replay once again. Here comes Zarley Zimski into the zone. Let's go with another hard shot, and there is Ian Kangas, the junior goaltender for the Blue Devils, with the save. Puck is along the boards. It comes back to the point to Smith. Here's a shot from Murray. Save. Boy, Kangas didn't know where it was for a second. Murray again. In behind the net, the puck goes. Back to the far side where Henry Murray. Shot goes right on. Tough angle. It's in behind the net. Kangas with yet another save. Finally, it's picked up by Bielke off the boards into center ice, and it's quickly put back in the Blue Devil end. Kangas will drop it off for Westerber. He has some trouble controlling the puck. Now Wyatt Peterson gets taken down in that corner. 12:45 to go in our period. This is Caden Nelson battling for it, but Nemnich will take it away, and he just clears the zone for the Blue Devils. Murray will just flip it high into the Blue Devil end. Westerber in behind his net, off the glass. It goes all the way down. It'll be icing on the Blue Devils. Virginia now will change up their lines and get some fresh legs as we've played 4:32 of our second period. So we're 21 and a half minutes into our hockey game, and there is no score from the Kupaletti Arena. Blue Devils now going back to their top line. Hounds going with Christian, Berg, and Nelson. Picked up by Scherf. Cross ice for Peterson. Brendan Peterson now trying to get it up to Scherf. Intercepted. Now it's grabbed by Lamourier. Tiedemann. That pass did not click. And now Christian will come in. Here comes Cole Christian with the puck. Left side. Cross ice, it goes to Nelson. Kate Nelson is the leading scorer. He's got 19 points for the Hounds. Spenning's being after it. Scherf try to keep it in along the boards. And here comes Nelson back. Oh, nice defensive play by Tyler Lamourier off his skate. Otherwise, the Hounds would have had a good chance there. Now the teams will change all 5 of their skaters. Blue Devils will go with Hedley, Mannon, and Rudebush up front. Hounds counter with Gray, and Zimski. The center ice where Dylan Hedley will put the puck in deep, in behind that net. Garrett Johnson could not control it. It's kept in by the Blue Devils. Westerber shoots along the far side. Johnson will get there just ahead of Hedley. Tapping the puck around. Again, the Blue Devils will keep it in. Here is Hedley. Johnson will take it away. Shoots it off the backboards. Comes to the near side where Locker will take a whack at it. Rudebush will keep it in. Now, that's Gray off the boards. Nobody there where it's picked up by Westerber. Blue Devils are offside. Jace did not see a couple of the Blue Devils in ahead of the play. And again, both teams will change all 5 of their skaters. 11:08 to go in our second period. Now, Yalke try to control it, but Murray will take it away for the Hounds. And it's dumped into the Virginia zone. And behind the net, Bjelke tries to come in after it. Nemnich has his man all tied up. In behind that Blue Devil net. Again, Nemnich will shoot it along the boards. Murray will keep it in for the Hounds, deep in that corner. Coming up on 10.5 minutes to play in our second period. No score, Virginia and Duluth East on this Thursday night. Right out in front, and Kangas with a save. Very tough angle. Wyatt Peterson puts the shot on. He's a freshman. Watch on this replay, a very difficult angle. But those are the kind that may hit a skate and go in. Now Scherf against Caden Nelson. Scherf wins the draw for the Blue Devils. Nelson takes a check from Tiedemann. Centering pass off Berg's skate. Now Lars Berg in that corner. Dumps it in behind to Nelson. He takes a check. Christian tried to stuff it. But good defense by Scherf for the Blue Devils. And Scherf will try to clear it. It'll be kept in by Christian. Now to Winkler. Shoots it to the far corner. Nelson will keep it in for the Hounds. Berg in that left corner. He'll take a check, and finally Scherf will clear it. Not out. Hit some traffic. Shot in behind the net. Comes the near side where Lamourier will grab it for the Blue Devils. Tyler Lamourier in behind his net. And he shoots it the length of the ice. Well, check that. He shot it into the Virginia bench. And he almost took out his head coach. There's Coach Vincent with the blue face mask. Excuse me, boy, he had a duck. Oh, he may have a word for Tyler when he gets him into the locker room. Wow. You got to pay attention with these flying pucks here. We've seen people get hit in the past. Remember a couple of years ago, John Kempton and the PA announcer got one in the side of the head. And John was paying attention. He wasn't talking. Now it's grabbed by Tiedemann, and it's cleared back into neutral ice where Garrett Johnson will grab it for the Hounds. Johnson off the boards, try to hit Zimski. But it's put in by Gray, and Kangas will cover up with 9:20 to play, period number 2. We've played almost 25 minutes in this hockey game, and there's no score, although the Hounds have dominated the shots. But Ian Kangas has been solid in that Blue Devil net to this point. Here's a centering pass right out in front. Puck is loose and it's flipped back into neutral ice. Now the race is on. Rudebush is going to get there for the Blue Devils just ahead of Murray. Comes right to the side of the net. Callaway will just steer it away. And the Hounds coming back. And behind that Blue Devil net comes back to the point. Smith took a whack at it. This is Wyatt Peterson. He dumps it in a little deeper, and Rudebush took a whack at it. He could not control it. Sudo then took a shot. Kept in once again by Smith. Hounds are keeping the Blue Devils pinned, and now it's shot the length of the ice, and another Blue Devil icing. 8:26 to play. Period number 2. High school hockey on this Thursday night. Duluth East in Virginia. Non-conference hockey action. Hounds 5-3-1 on the season. Blue Devils 5-4. Virginia will travel up the North Shore on Saturday afternoon. Meanwhile, Duluth East on Tuesday goes to Moorhead. Now Nelson try to control it, but Scherf will come away with it. Just flips it. And it goes up into the scorer's area. And we'll have another face-off. This puck was out of play. They'll put the face-off back in the Virginia zone with 8:09 to play in our second period. Scherf and Nelson are the centers. Puck is just sitting right there. It comes back to Winkler. Now Bergen behind the Blue Devil net. Christian will pick up the puck for the Hounds. Comes back to the point. Shot by Spenningby, that is. Now the puck is loose. Scherf lost his stick. He just kicks it. And the pass was now too far. It'll be a Virginia icing. A little too far for Elijah Carlson. Nice to have you viewing tonight on MasabiCommunityTV.com. Also Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. Darwin Aller on our main camera. Rod Lundstrom on the camera above the press box. Steve Rockela down in the truck. And I'm Bob Cohn. Blue Devils and the Greyhounds from the Cupoletti. Comes back to Johnson. Let's go over shot deflected out of the zone. And now Matt Locker will run it down his own end. Gives it right to Brendan Peterson. Right to the goal mouth. A backhand goal! The Blue Devils! I think it was Dylan Headley scoring for Virginia. We'll wait and see. And if it was Headley, he's given the Blue Devils a 1-0 lead. That goal comes at 9:38 of the second period. Peterson should get the assist. It was. They gave Flatley assist on it also. So it's 1-0 Virginia with 7:12 to go here in our second period. Ross Ice trying to hit Mannon in. Gets bumped off the play. Now Murray will shoot along the boards. He'll go all the way back into the Blue Devil end. Kangas comes out, just steers it in behind the net. Memoria gets it up to Mannon, a little bit too far for Rudebush. Here comes Caden Nelson back, offside on the Hounds. I'm not sure if we still got that goal teed up or not. If we can look at that goal one more time by chance, see if we can get that in the truck. Here it is right here. There is Peterson, right to the goal mouth. Looked like Flatley may have taken a whack at it too, and then it was Headley who puts it in, and the Blue Devils have a 1-0 lead over Duluth East. Murray puts it in for the Hounds. Now Westerber will give it to Peterson. Off the boards for Scherf. He gets just hammered by Berg. Here's Flatley trying to get it back for Peterson. Right out to the slot area. Just cleared away to the near wall. Under 6.5 to go in our second period. Here come the Hounds back. A little bit behind Caden Nelson. And it's picked up by Tyler Lamourier. A couple nice spin moves. It'll be kept in, though, by the Hounds. Right to the slot area. Now it's intercepted. Still in the circle. Cross-ice pass. Very dangerous pass. And it's kept in by Winkler. Now Westerber took a 9-iron hack at it. Blue Devils having some trouble clearing it out. It's kept in by Murray. Here comes Murray walking right in, saved by Kangas. In behind the net we go. To the side of the net. They're battling for it. Now it comes back to the point. A shot. Hit a lot of traffic in front, and Flatley will just clear the zone for Virginia. That's a well-deserved icing. They get to change skaters. They get a stoppage of play, and they get a face-off. 5:39 to play in our second. 1-0 Virginia. Now Brady Gray taking the draw for the Hounds. And behind that Blue Devil net, Nemenich after it. Gray will control. This is Brady. Gets it back to the point. Shot was just wide of the mark. Zimski will keep it in deep. In behind that Blue Devil net. The Gray brothers are battling for it. Comes to the slot area. Carlson will clear it. He gets it up. Coming out of the zone is Ben Irvin. Try to get it back to Carlson, but Garrett Johnson steps in front of that pass and just clears the zone. Now Tiedemann will put it back in. We've got 5 minutes to play in our second period. 1-0 Virginia with the goal by Dylan Flatley. Oh boy, that player was way offside, Mans. And the Hounds will control action. It comes back to Locker. A shot right on Kangas with a save. Here comes Zimski walking in. And again, Kangas holds his ground. And the puck is cleared out of the zone all the way down. And we'll have a face-off again in the Blue Devil zone. 4:35 to play here in our second period. It's 1-0 Virginia. Again, the official scoring at 9:38. Headley from Peterson and Flatley. Hounds in the attacking zone. That's Wyatt Peterson. Comes back to the point. Murray cannot keep it in. Right in front of the Blue Devils bench. Mandan tried to control it. He got bumped off the play. In the center ice, Peterson, he could not control it. Here comes Rudebush back for the Blue Devils. He'll backhand it into the Hound zone with 4 minutes to go in our period. Now Mandan will put it in for Virginia. Murray in behind his net. Taking shot along to this near side, off the boards. Into center ice where Lamourier will control it. To Tiedemann. Gives it back to Lamourier. Up to Mannanen. Now off Headley's skate. Controlled by Tyler Smith of the Hounds. Puck in center ice once again. Murray and the Hounds now in center ice. Shot did hit a Blue Devil in front. Murray walks in and hit another Blue Devil in front. Mannan cross ice pass. Coming into the zone for the Blue Devils. This is Flatley, a shot high and wide of the mark. Lamourier will keep it in. Blue Devils have to tag. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in our second period. Oh, what a check by Isaac Flatley. You'd say he flattened his man, and boy, did he ever. Huge check. I wonder if we got that one. If we do have it, we'll take a look at that with the next whistle. Comes to the side of the net, cleared back to the back once again. Now Scherf took a whack at it, trying to clear it. It's taken away by Caden Nelson. Here is Nelson walking in. Nelson walks in, and his shot, and it was cleared out of the zone all the way down. This will be icing, and now we'll get a chance to look at that big hit from Isaac Flatley. Let's watch this now. Here comes number 18 up in that upper right corner. Here he comes. Watch this one. Mans, what a hit. Nice camera work from our man up on top of the press box. Comes back to Winkler. Hits some traffic. Blue Devils trying to clear it. They do get it out of the zone. 2:20 to play in our second period. Nemnich gives it to Westerber. Here comes Jace Westerber. He has some trouble. It's taken away, and the shot is high over the top of the Blue Devil net. Off the boards, Irvin try to clear it, and now Virginia will get it out. This is Winkler up to Zimski. Zarly Zimski was injured to start the year this year. Our first couple of games when we had East, he was not in that lineup. Now the Blue Devils will clear it once again, just get another icing, and they get a chance to bring 5 fresh skaters out. 1:44 to play in our second period. Blue Devils now go with Rudebush, Headley, and Mannanen. And for the Hounds, we'll check. Looks like they're going to go with Sudo, Kinney, and Peterson. Comes back to the point. Johnson, let's go over a shot right in front. Goal! Duluth East ties it. Mikado Sudo scores for the Hounds, the foreign exchange student. Goal came at 15:23, and we are tied at 1-1. Now Lemorier gets it into the Hounds' end, back into center ice. This is Headley trying to go around Berg. That did not click. Blue Devils are offside, and the whistle blows. Johnson will get the assist. So the teams are deadlocked at a goal apiece. Coming up on our final 75 seconds of the second period. Puck back in center ice. Now it's intercepted. This is the shot from Berg, was just wide. Hard shot. Looked like the Hounds now have picked up their step a little bit now. That goal has put some extra energy in Duluth East. We're into our final 50 seconds. I think the Blue Devils right now just want to get out of this period, tie 1-1. You don't want to give up another late goal. This is Mannanen, controlled by Winkler. To Smith. Christian puts it in. Here's Christian controlling it. Right to the slot area, Nelson. Right there, the puck is loose. Kangas is down. There was a man in the crease looking to just ram it home. 20 seconds to go in our period. Lemorier against the back wall. Blue Devils are just like a tired prize fighter, just trying to get out of this period. Here's a long pass up to Flatley. Isaac Flatley coming in for the Blue Devils. A shot and a save by Callaway with 7.8 seconds to go in our period. Watch this now. Look at the action right in front. There's a man right in the crease. That was Berg looking to put it home. Mannanen will kick at it. 3 seconds to go in our period. In behind that, Mannanen tried to stuff it, or check that Schiff tried to stuff it, and our period comes to an end. We've played 34 minutes of hockey. The teams are deadlocked at a goal apiece. This is high school hockey from the Brie Coupoleti Arena in Virginia.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5. Starkovich Distributing Company in Virginia has been a longtime Blue Devils sponsor on Channel 5 television sports and has been a big contributor to the economic climate on the Iron Range for over 70 years. Call 741-9061 when you're looking for someone to supply your beverage needs.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Good morning, officer.
Morning. How's it going today, ma'am?
I just want you to know, I love this city. I can always find a parking place, and I never have to parallel park. Look here, every car is bunched up over on that side of the street, so it makes it really easy for me to park. And what's so odd is that yesterday, every car was on that side of the street.
Well, ma'am.
Oh, just call me Yvette. And what was your name?
I'm Chad. It's nice to meet you, Yvette. Calendar parking is why all these cars are on this side of the street. Here in Virginia, we have calendar parking, so that way the cars are on the right side, so that way it makes it a little easier. So now, on an even day, you would park on the even side of the street as the addresses. So you see these house numbers over here all have even numbers. So on an even day, you park on that side. On an odd day, you would park on the same side of the street as the odd number houses. So during the winter months of November through April, we try to make sure that cars are parked on the even or odd side of the street, depending on the calendar day.
So you're going to give me a ticket? I thought you were so nice.
I am nice, and I'll tell you why I'm nice. Because the Virginia Police Department, when calendar parking is followed, it ensures that our city crews can get out and plow all the roadways after a major snow event. Also, it makes it a lot safer for all the pedestrians and all other traffic in the area. Besides that, many of the streets in Virginia are narrow, so when it comes to emergency vehicles getting through, it's nice to have all the vehicles parked on the right side of the roadways, so ambulances, fire trucks, squad cars, even just regular vehicles can get through.
I am so sorry. I didn't know.
Can I tell you something else?
Yes, I know. Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
What I was going to say is actually during the summer months, calendar parking changes a little bit. We try to make it a little easier for everybody. So from the months of May through October, you only have to worry about switching sides every 2 weeks. So on the first of the month, you make sure that you park on the odd side of the street. And on the evening of the 16th, you swap over to the even side of the street for the rest of the month. And just one more thing.
Yes?
How about you move your vehicle to the proper side of the street and we'll call it even.
Oh, I could just hug you. Can I hug you?
No, ma'am. But you need to know that calendar parking always starts the previous evening. So at 6 p.m. the previous night, you always park for the very next day.
Call me Yvette.
Thank you, Yvette.
I didn't get my degree right out of high school, and I ended up getting married and having a few kids. My daughter, she was going through the college, she got her AA degree. She just kind of was like, hey, Mom, you know, you can do it too. And the professors are really encouraging. Everybody's just supportive. This May, I'm looking forward to graduation and walking with their support. My name is Desiree, and this is my Mesabi story.
Guys, you got some talent on the back end.
A few of them. We've got clears the zone. This is Will Trumpline, puts it right in. the team settled down.
Yeah, they settled down a little bit. Maybe got into their groove.
And welcome back to the Bree Couplet Arena, the Miners Memorial Building in Virginia, for tonight's coverage on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and also our live stream at MasabiCommunityTV.com. In that period, there was only one penalty. It was called on Virginia. They now have been penalized twice for 4 minutes, while Duluth East has been penalized once for 2 minutes. Saves in that period, Ian Kangas made 8 saves on 9 shots. He now has 22 saves after 2 periods, while Dane Calloway, the freshman in the nets for Duluth East, made 3 saves in that period on 4 shots. He now has 9 saves in the hockey game. Let's take a look now at the scoring. There was no scoring in the first period, and then at 9:38 of period number 2, Dylan Headley scored with Peterson and Flatley getting the assists. This is Peterson now with the puck. Comes right in front. Flatley took a whack at it, and there was Headley to bang it home to give the Blue Devils a 1-0 lead. And then with 1:37 to play in the period, the official time was 15:23. Mikado Sudo from Garrett Johnson got the equalizer for Duluth East. And the shot came from Johnson at the point. Puck was loose, and there's number 36 getting the rebound home, and that tied the hockey game at 1 goal apiece. Again, other games involving our schools include the Virginia girls hockey team is playing in Superior tonight, while the swimmers, the Rock Ridge Swimmers, were in Proctor. Games involving the Duluth East School for tonight for those listeners down in the Duluth area. Their girls basketball was taking on a real good Duluth Marshall team. They traveled over to play that game at Marshall. The boys basketball made the trip down to Bloomington to meet the Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Meanwhile, their swimming team tonight was hosting Hibbing. The current rankings in boys hockey in AA, Maple Grove is number 1. They are 9-0 in the season. Grand Rapids is number 5. They are 7-1. The only loss of the season so far for Grand Rapids came at Hermantown. Meanwhile, in single A hockey, Hermantown is perfect. They are ranked number 1, while Duluth Enfield, after suffering their first loss of the season at Hermantown on Tuesday night, they are now 3-1-1, and they are ranked number 19 in the season. Upcoming games for both of these schools: Duluth East will be traveling to Moorhead on Tuesday the 23rd. Meanwhile, on Saturday, they will then travel to St. Paul to take on St. Thomas Academy. They'll have 6 games remaining then in March. Meanwhile, the Blue Devils are off until Saturday. They'll take 1 day to practice tomorrow, and then they're at the North Shore Saturday. And then next week they have 2 home games. Tuesday night they host Greenway. Friday night they host Warroad. We're going to have both games on television for our viewers, also on the live stream. Tuesday night's game against Greenway will be on My 9 television. The game on Friday night will be on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. And after that Friday night's game, Virginia will have 5 games remaining in the month of March. We'll take a final timeout. The Zamboni is going into the cooling off room after they have resurfaced the ice, and we should have third period action coming up very shortly. Again, after 2 periods, Duluth East and Virginia are deadlocked at 1. As you can see, both teams have returned to the ice, and we're just about set for our third period action. East and Virginia, 1-1 hockey game. 17 minutes remaining in regulation time. Although I really don't think we'll have an overtime. I think one of these teams is going to win the game here in the third period. Which team is going to get the lucky bounce now and get a goal or two? Blue Devils will now go from east to west, which means left to right, as you're watching on your television or on your computer. Flatley, Scherf, and Peterson up front. Lamourier and Tiedemann at the point. Hounds are going with Zimsky, Gray, and Gray. And back at the point, Johnson and Locker. Just underway. And we have a icing called. And the face-off will come all the way back into the Duluth East end. Nelson wins the draw for the Hounds. Here's a shot right on by Flatley. And Callaway is down. Puck now is cleared to the back wall. Johnson in behind his net. Kicks the puck along. Off Peterson's skate. Scherf picks it up, a quick shot. Save made. Puck is loose. It's in behind the east net. Couple good chances for Virginia to start this period. As the puck now comes into center ice, where it's grabbed by Caden Nelson. Good move. Nelson walks right in, and the save made by Kangas. Hounds now putting on some pressure. And the Blue Devils will just clear it. They'll get an icing, and they'll change all 5 of their skaters. Face-off will go all the way back into the Virginia end. Good look at the Blue Devil team bench. Now Christian wins the draw for the Hounds. Shot along the boards. Mannanen picks up the puck, clears it into neutral ice, where it quickly comes back in the Hound end. Pass was a little bit behind Headley. Now it's grabbed by Berg of the Hounds. Up the boards to Christian. Long pass too far. It's going to be icing on Duluth East. Now the Hounds will change up their defense. They'll bring out Smith and Murray back at the point. Blue Devils going with the Headley, Mannanen, and Rudabish line. Hounds countering with Berg, Nelson, and Christian. Comes back to the point. Nemenich's shot was wide. Westerberg will keep it in for Virginia. Shot along the boards. Berg tried to clear it out. It's kept in by Headley. His pass to the slot area, and Murray gets it in neutral ice. It's intercepted and put back into the Hound zone. We're almost 2 minutes into our final period. 1-1 hockey game. Virginia and Duluth East. Rings around the board. Cole Christian gets whacked in the boards. Now Caden Nelson will pick up the puck for Duluth East. Nice spin move at that right circle. Puck, though, is taken away and jumps back out over the blue line. Locker tried to put it back in. Now Nelson will grab it for the Hounds. Up to Wyatt Peterson. Goes in behind Kangas. Comes back to the point. Garrett Johnson with the puck. Puts a shot towards the net. It hit a Hound in front. And the Blue Devils, Headley will clear it. And this goes right off goaltender Callaway. Gets it up to Wyatt Peterson in center ice. In after it is Sudo, who scored the goal for Duluth East. Puck against that back wall. Sudo will try to control it. Puck is loose in that circle. Hounds putting some pressure on. Comes back to Sudo. Cross ice pass, nobody there. Back to the point. That's Locker will keep it in for the Hounds. In behind that Virginia net. 14 minutes to play in our hockey game. Locker puts a shot towards the Virginia net, where it was grabbed by Tiedemann. Gets it up to Irvin. Johnson will keep it in for the Hounds. Duluth East now on a complete line change. Here's a long pass, little too far for Irvin. And now Ben and the rest of the Blue Devils will complete their line change. 13:45 to play in the hockey game. This is Brady Gray putting it in for Duluth East. Rings around the boards to the far side. Was not controlled by the Hounds. It's picked up by the Blue Devils in center ice. And now the loose puck, Brendan Peterson, offside Virginia. They'll have to get onside before they touch it. Back in center ice. Here come the Hounds once again. Zimski lets go of a shot. Kangas with the save. 13:23 to play. Let's take a look at that last shot by Duluth East. As Zimski carries the puck in the zone, lets go of a shot just from outside that circle area. And Kangas with the glove holds on to it. Scherf now wins it off for Virginia. Nelson tried to center it. It comes to Christian. Gets it back to Murray at the point. A blast off Flatley coming out in the circle area. And now Isaac Flatley will get it back to Ryan Scherf. Scherf tried to go around Murray. Loose puck now is grabbed by Peterson, but quickly he was rubbed off the play by Tyler Smith of Duluth East. Back at the point. Westberg try to keep it. Here come the Hounds now. Odd man rush. This is going to be a 3-on-1 for the Hounds. Pass off. Shot and what a save by Kangas. But then did it go in? I think Kangas made the save. Hounds raised their hand, but I'm sure Kangas made the save. Yes, and the face-off. We'll watch this shot. Yep, there's the save, and then the puck was dropped after the whistle blew. It was knocked into the net. Comes back to Locker, now to Johnson. Let's go for a shot. A lot of traffic in front, and somehow Kangas got a stick on it. Now the race is on, and Locker gets there just ahead of Mandan and the Blue Devils. Locker puts it into the Virginia zone. Says Tiedemann to Lamourier. Back to Tiedemann of the Blue Devils. The Blue Devil defense on the ice right now are a pair of juniors. Now Headley will put it into the east zone. Just over 12 minutes to play in our third period. 1-1 hockey game. Blue Devils dump it in. They tag up. Now long pass coming in, walking in, a shot and a save on Dylan Gray. Comes to the side of the net. Now it's picked up by Brady Gray. His shot. And Kangas somehow got a piece of that one, and it's going to be iced. And let's see if we've got that replay. As coming in was Dylan Gray all alone on Kangas. We're going to watch this one once again. There's a long pass, and coming in, and Kangas with the save for the Blue Devils. 11:46 to play, 1-1 hockey game, Virginia and Duluth East. Puck is loose, Westerberg gets it back away from the point area. Now Spenningsby will put it in deep for Duluth East. Zimski in that corner. Gets knocked around a little bit by Westerberg. Now Elijah Carlson will get it up to Ben Irvin as the Blue Devils clear the zone. Back into Duluth East end. Puck is still loose. And Carlson could not tee it up. Garrett Winkler coming back for Duluth East. Winkler, let's go shot, and another glove save by Ian Kangas. Scherf wins the draw from Christian. Puck at the side of the net. Berg's shot. Now it's in behind that Blue Devil net. Scherf and Berg battle for it. Try to kick it away, and now Scherf will come away with it. In the center, here come the Blue Devils, an odd man rush. And a nice defensive play by 13 Smith. Now Murray will carry it in behind his net for the Hounds. Gets it into center ice, back to the Blue Devil end. Westerberg cross ice pass goes to Nemanich. Deflected into the Hound zone. That's Smith up the board. Smith again controlling it for Duluth East. Again, Scherf giving him some trouble. Now the puck comes to the near side where Murray will clear it. Gets it up to Berg. Christian took a whack at it. It's still loose, and now it's finally picked up by the Blue Devils. Pass a little bit too far for Mannanen, and Virginia will be called on an icing. And we'll have another face-off back in the Virginia end. 10 minutes and 16 seconds to play here in our third period. We have a hockey score, girls hockey, Superior on top of the Evelyn Gilbert team by a score of 3-0. That's after the first period. Kangas on that last save. Another face-off in the Virginia end. Johnson cannot control it. Coming away with the puck is Rudabush for the Blue Devils, but he has it taken away by Garrett Johnson. Now Headley cannot control. Here comes Sudo into the zone. Sudo on his backhand. A shot was just wide. Comes to the near boards. Johnson will keep it in for Duluth East. Now controlling it is Dylan Headley. Carries it in behind his net to Lamourier. Tiedemann cannot control it. Back to Johnson. A shot goes right off Headley. And now Lamourier will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. Here's a long pass up for Rudabush. He'll put it into the east end. Hounslow will clear it out. Locker will get it up to Brady Gray. Goes in behind Kangas. Zimski now gives it to Dylan Gray. Back to Spenningsby. Zimski controlling it for Duluth East. Just over 9 minutes to play in our third period. 1-1 hockey game, Duluth East and Virginia. Now the loose puck, and the shot was deflected into that left corner. Zimski will put it in. He tried to hit Gray. Now Dylan Gray controls it. Tough angle shot was high and wide of the mark, and the Blue Devils will just clear it. It'll go right on Callaway. He makes the save. Now Spinningsby takes a check from Mannanen. And coming in is Winkler for the Hounds. Off to Zimski. Winkler in behind that Virginia net. Taken away by Westerber of the Blue Devils. Here's Jace Westerber. And Irvin tries to clear it. It's intercepted by Nelson. Caden Nelson now in the left corner. Under 8.5 to play. Nelson now overskates the puck. And Spinningsby will keep it in. Cross ice, they try to hit Zimski. Tough angle shot. Man was right in the slot area. They could not steer it in. Rings around the board. Zimski tries to center it. Coming up on 8 minutes to play. Back to Spinningsby. Goes right on. It hit the pipe. The puck is loose. It's in behind the net. Oh. Blue Devils may have been lucky on that one. Side of the net. A shot. Another save by Kangas. I don't know if he's standing on his head right now or if he's on his feet, because he's been making save after save for the Blue Devils. Now coming away that is Ben Irvin. He's got Mannanen with him. And the pass was a little bit behind Mannanen and deflected. Now Bialke will keep it. A shot goes right on. Callaway with a save to the near boards. Coming up on 7.5 minutes to play in regular. Here's a shot. Another save by Callaway. Berg cross ice pass for Christian. He gets turned back. Now comes back to Berg. Here comes Berg in the zone by himself. And the Blue Devils quickly. Here come the Blue Devils back. Flatley in the zone. Try to give it back to Scherf. Ryan gets bumped off the play by Murray. Now in behind that net. Comes right out in front. And it was just deflected off Peterson's stick. Shot goes right on by Nemanich. Loose puck is picked up, and here come the Hounds back. Under 7 to play in this 1-1 hockey game. Puck is still loose, and Virginia will just fire it to length of the ice, and we'll have another Virginia icing. We'll watch a replay on the Hounds when they put action in that Blue Devil net, or a Blue Devil area, that is. Here's the shot, and hit the pipe again. I thought it did. That's 3 pipers already. 6:50 to play in our hockey game. I should say in regulation. We're deadlocked at a goal apiece. Puck gets kicked along the backboard. Sudo now goes down. Nemnage will just shoot it to the far side. After it is Headley. Now Nemnage will control it on this side. He just centers it. Coming in is Mannon by himself. Oh, here comes Ryan Mannon in zone. Mannon's being hounded. A shot from the save made. We got a Duluth East penalty coming. And that's because of the speed of Ryan Mannon. And he forced that holding penalty. We'll watch on this replay. Watch what he did with that speed. He forced this penalty. Second penalty on the Hounds, and now Virginia will bring the power play unit out. Blue Devils on the power play this year, 10%, while Duluth East penalty kill is 91%. Great chance now for Virginia. Here's a shot and a save by Callaway. Picked up by Scher for the Blue Devils. To Flatley. Shot hit the side of the net. Now Johnson took a whack at it. It'll be kept in by Tiedemann. Towards the net, bouncing puck. Callaway with a save. Scherf will control it left side. Here's Scherf in the circle. Cross-ice pass, deflected away, and it's cleared, but not out. Flatley in that corner. Now Scherf controls it. Gives it to Flatley again, in behind the Hound net. 5:45 to play. He'll shoot it to the near side, and Braden Tiedemann will keep it in for Virginia. Now Brendan Peterson, he tried to get it to Scherf. Nemnage controls the puck and keeps it into the Hound end. Flatley in behind that. Now Scherf will pick up the puck. And his centering pass, nobody there. And it goes all the way back, and the Blue Devils now will have to regroup with 1 minute to go on this power play. 5:22 to play in our game. Now Virginia brings Headley out to control the puck. Here comes Dylan Headley into the attacking zone for the Blue Devils. Headley on his backhand, looks for someone in front. He'll give it to Flatley right out in front, and it's intercepted, and it's cleared out of the zone. Now Tiedemann for the Blue Devils. Nice spin move. He'll carry it in. Here is Tiedemann trying to give it off. A shot taken by Flatley, and it was off the goaltender's mask, and it's cleared the length of the ice. Half a minute to play in this 5-on-4. Come the Blue Devils once again. Nemnage will get it up to Rudebush. Coming into the zone, the Blue Devils on the power play will be kept in by Tiedemann. And now it's cleared out. Here come the Hounds now. This is Dylan Gray. It's right out in front. And Kangas got a blocker on that shot by Cole Christian. The net comes up off the mooring again. And in 5 seconds, the Hounds will get back their fifth attacker as we watch on this replay. Good chance for Duluth East on the shorty. 4:27 to play in our third period. 1-1 hockey game. Now Westerberg, both teams at full strength. Mannanen puts it into the zone. Locker will get there just ahead of Mannanen. It clears the zone. And now the Hounds coming back. That was Zimski in center ice, and it's put back in the east end. Johnson in his own end. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. And we have an icing called against Duluth East. And the Blue Devils will get an offensive zone face-off. Four minutes, 1 second to play in our third period. Virginia and Duluth East are deadlocked at a goal apiece. The only goal so far. Here's a shot from Scherf, and Callaway will cover up once again. Watching this replay as Scherf had a good chance and Callaway with the big save. Scherf wins a draw back to Nemnage. He just rings it around the boards. It'll be kept in by Westerberg. Goes in behind the Hounds net. Berg. Now here's a shot from Nemnage, a bouncing puck, and Callaway with the save. Oh, man. Let's see if we got that one from our cameras. That was a bouncing puck, and somehow Callaway was like a first baseman. Oh, look at that. What a save by the freshman. Christian will control it. Cross ice pass. Blue Devils Peterson will keep it in. Scherf now try to get it to Flatley. And now here come the Hounds back. This is Berg into the zone. Berg try to get it to Nelson. Nice play by Westerber on the defensive side. Now Scherf will get it up to Brendan Peterson. Peterson having some trouble. Off the backboards to Westerber. Back to Peterson. Scherf off the boards to Flatley. Here comes Isaac Flatley in on his backhand. And he could not get any mustard on it, and Johnson will come away with it. Gets it up to Christian. Coming into the zone was Nelson. Here comes Locker walking in, and the save made. The puck is loose. Goal, no goal, let's see. Goal, it's going to count as a goal. Duluth East has scored with 2:52 to play. The light did not come on, but the official came over and pointed goal. Well, look at that, and it looks like it was Christian who may have gotten that goal. Let's look at that again and see if we can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to see anything that really stands out, but it looks like number 5 right here is going to put it in. Kangas was down on the ice. And if it's Christian, that is his 4th goal of the season. And he now has 16 points. We'll wait for Johnny Hockey to make the announcement. Johnny, the voice here at the Miners Memorial Building. Now Headley will get it up to Rudebush. Yep, Christian gets it. Now Rudebush will carry it back in his own end. Just over 2 minutes to play in our third period. Hounds have scored the last 2 goals of the game and have taken a 2-1 lead. We'll watch Kangas in that net and see when he's pulled for the extra attacker. Big check by Mannanen right at the red line as the puck comes into the Virginia end. Under 2 now to play. Duluth East centering pass right out in front. Hounds unable to pull the trigger. And now Nelson will control it for Duluth East, who just carried back in his own end. He'll give it to Johnson. In center ice, this is Caden Nelson coming in on the backhand. Goes the far side. Dylan Gray shoots it in behind that net. Zimski in there after it. And the Blue Devils a little too far for Flatley. And the Blue Devils are going to have a defensive zone face-off with 1:24 to play. Keep a close eye on Ian Kangas. I'm sure they'll be pulling him as soon as the puck gets at least in the east side of the center ice. Scherf wins another draw for Virginia. It's in behind the Blue Devil net. Scherf battling for it along with Christian. Now Nemanich will give it over to Westerber. 70 seconds to play. The puck clears the zone, and the Blue Devils unable to pull their goalie. Coming up on our final minute, here's Westerber to Peterson. Back to the point. The Hounds will just keep it in. Now it goes to the far side. They cannot get that goalie out. Nelson will dump it in deep. This is Christian getting bumped off the play. Back to Johnson. Deflected up and out of play. And now the Blue Devils will get a face-off and probably going to take their timeout. We'll see what they do with 46 seconds to play. Duluth East with a 2-1 lead on Virginia. And it looks like we are going to have a timeout. The Blue Devils will be taking a timeout. And again, our reminder for upcoming games right here on Mesabi Community TV and also My 9 Sports on Tuesday night, the 23rd, we will have the Virginia Greenway boys hockey game on My 9 television starting at 7 o'clock. And then next Friday night, the 26th, War Road will be here at the Miners, and that game will be on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5. Both games, though, are live streamed at MesabiCommunityTV.com. You just go right into our webpage and click on the live link, You'll be able to watch both of those games if you don't have TV access. Again, the Blue Devils will travel to the North Shore on Saturday, while Duluth East will be off now until next Tuesday, and they'll take on the Moorhead Spuds in Moorhead. And then next Saturday, the 27th, they will travel to St. Paul to meet the St. Thomas Academy. And Duluth East will have 6 games then in March as the season is winding down. We're getting close to playoff time. Here we go after the Blue Devil timeout, 46 seconds to play. We'll watch. Kangas is going to be pulled again as soon as the Blue Devils can get the puck out of their own end and get it into the attacking zone. Lamoria takes a whack at it. It's going to be just another icing. And they ran 6 seconds off the clock. We're down to 40 seconds. And another face-off coming in the Virginia end. Ryan Scherf will come in and take the draw for the Blue Devils against Brady Gray. Scherf wins the draw for Virginia. Gets it to Tiedemann. Now the Blue Devil net is empty for the extra attacker. Oh, that should have been too many men on the ice. Looked like it was touched by the goaltender there. Puck gets shot all the way down in the east end where it's cleared, but it'll be kept in by the Blue Devils. Now it jumps out over the blue line. We're down to 17 seconds to go. Nemnitz puts a shot right in off the blocker of Callaway. Down to 12 seconds remaining. In behind the net, Murray tried to control it. Gray took a whack at it. For 5 seconds ago, a shot hit some traffic. Another shot hit some more traffic. And our clock is going to run out. And Duluth East wins a hard-fought battle tonight against the Virginia Blue Devils. Duluth East wins by a final score of 2-1. We'll take a timeout. We'll get the final saves, final statistics. We'll also show you that final, or that winning goal, that is, after we take this timeout. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Mediacom Public Access Channel 5 and our live stream at MasabiCommunityTV.com. And welcome back to the Coupe Arena, where the crowd here tonight, parents, friends, fans, saw a very entertaining hockey game. Virginia Blue Devils and Duluth East Greyhounds battling right up until the end, with the Hounds coming away with a hard-fought 2-1 victory. Penalties, each team only had 2 penalties for 4 minutes in the game. Saves in the hockey game, Dane Callaway, the freshman in the nets for Duluth East, had 6 in the first, 3 more in the second, 11 in the third, for a game total of 20. Meanwhile, junior goaltender Ian Kangas for the Blue Devils, 14 in the first, 8 in the second, 10 in the third, for a total of 32 saves. No scoring in the first period. In the second period, each team scored a goal. At 9:38, Dylan Headley scored. Flatley and Peterson got the assist. And then at 15:23, Makoto Sudo scored. Garrett Johnson getting assist, making it 1-1 after 2 periods. And we'll now show you the game-winning goal here in the third period. It was scored by number 5, Christian. There he is, Cole Christian, scoring the game-winning goal in tonight's hockey game, giving the Greyhounds a 2-1 victory over the Blue Devils. So with the victory, Duluth East now goes to 6-3-1 on the season. Again, they will play next Tuesday night in Moorhead, while the Blue Devils fall to 5-5 on the season, and they will play Saturday afternoon up the North Shore against the North Shore team. Well, that'll do it from the Coop Late Arena. Hope you enjoyed our telecast tonight. I want to thank my camera personnel tonight. On the main camera is Darwin Aller. On our end camera, up above the press box, was Mr. Lundstrom, Mr. Rod Lundstrom. Also want to thank Steve Rockla down in the truck. I'm Bob Cohen with the play-by-play. Once again, the final score on this Thursday night. It was Duluth East over Virginia by a score of 2-1. Good night, everyone.